You know that feeling that you get on Christmas when you're opening presents? You know the last gift is gonna be the best gift, and you know like the first gift is gonna be like okay, right? My situation on that plane is like not knowing I was about to get a last gift, almost having the worst Christmas of my life, and then having the best gift ever. This girl walks by me to sit down, and even the smell of her screams out Instagram model. As I'm sitting, I'm contemplating on what's my best bet of getting this shorty's attention. But as soon as we sit down, she starts looking around her seat like she's trying to find something, which is odd considering she just got here. So in my first attempt to get at her, my brain is like, all you gotta do is say, are you looking for something? Repeat after me, are you looking for something? Yeah, I got you. Watch this. Yo, are you good? Yeah, I know that was dumb. But luckily she didn't take it the wrong way, and she understood that I wasn't trying to be rude. So she just said,
I've just been looking for a USB port to charge my phone. They usually have one on JetBlue.
And this is where I make my move. Remember in the last video how my bag couldn't go into the overhead bin and I had to put it in between my lap? Well, in my bag there's a MacBook, and I always have a charger cord connected to the MacBook so I can charge my phone on these long flights. So I tell her, oh, I got a charger right here if you wanted to use it. Whole tea, my phone was on 10%. Her eyes light up looking at me like I'm some savior or something. As she takes the charger from me to plug it into her phone, she then just kind of looks at me for a second and then pays me no attention whatsoever. Ha! You thought I pulled her already? Bro, peep the timestamp. We're not even halfway through the video yet, goofy. As I'm sitting there, humiliated, I still don't give up. I'm looking at her, I'm looking at her phone, I'm looking at her shoes, side-eyeing mad hard to see if I can make a conversation out of anything. But then the worst thing imaginable happened. The flight attendant asked everyone to put their phones on airplane mode because the plane is about to commence and take off. So shorty next to me goes from looking at pictures to opening Apple Music. There's 3 types of people on earth you do not bother. Niggas with black Air Forces, kids who put their hoodies all the way over their head, and lastly, people with AirPods in their ear. If I got on headphones and you try to talk to me, you're violating right now. You're disrespecting my zen, and now I gotta smack the taste out you. So for me to do that to somebody else, I wouldn't be able to. As she's putting in her AirPods, I start panicking because I know it's raps as she puts them on. Getting her attention would be like 10 times, no, 100 times harder than it would prior. So literally right before she puts it in her ear, I'm like, I like your nails. My sister gets them done all like that all the time. I just capped on my sister's nails to get this girl's attention. I have reached new lows of down badness, but it had to be done. She looks at me, looks at her nails, looks back at me and is like,
thank you so much. We just got them done not too long ago.
Is that easy? Is that easy to talk to girls? Bro, I've been struggling my whole life for no reason. Literally, off of that alone, me and this girl became best friends. She asking me where I'm from, I'm asking her where she from, bruh. AirPods are off. The more I was talking to this girl, the more I realized how amazing this woman is. And I don't call just anybody amazing. Shorty was a former D1 athlete at the University of Kansas. Her whole family is successful people. She travels the world almost every week. I'm like, yo, this girl is the definition of a queen. And look, I know you guys be thinking I might be hyping up the girls in my story. Here is a literal picture of her. You guys tell me if you think she bad or not. Obviously I have to cover that, you know, for privacy reasons. As we keep talking, the vibes are amazing, and this is exactly what I wanted, to be in the air for 3 hours just talking and enjoying each other's company with a bad shorty. But it gets better. As we're talking, I'm realizing more and more that this girl is uncomfortably rich. Like, bro, is she even real at this point? I didn't even know humans came like this, and if they do, I need to cop me one on me. We were talking about places we've been on vacations to, and then she told me she was coming back from Turks and Caicos. Turks and Caicos. You know who else takes trips to Turks and Caicos? Drake. Literally Drake. How you going vegan but still beefing with me again? How the F you seen so many beaches? Tickets to them places don't come cheap, and I see you back in Turks. Remember who took you there first, and don't you forget, even Drake knows it's not cheap to go there. And the crazy part is, she wasn't telling me this to like flex. This was a normal thing for her. She told me she spent 9 racks on that room. And when she said that, she did not bat an eye. Then she flips it on me and she starts asking how am I able to travel so much and what do I do and blah, blah, blah. And normally when I meet a girl, I try not to mention my YouTube because some women will just use you for a bag, blah, blah. But with her, nigga, she is the bag, bro. Like, so I tell her about my channel and she gets genuinely excited at the fact that I was just doing something with my life. So she's like,
when the plane lands, you have to promise me to show me some of your work, okay?
Then she asked me how long I've been doing it for. And when I tell her that I've been doing it for 5 years, something in her head clicks and she's like, no way. So wait, how old are you then? And for a split second, I'm not gonna lie, I thought about lying, but black men don't lie. So I'm like, I just turned 20. And you could tell it's not what she wanted to hear, but like, it wasn't the worst thing either. So since she asked for my age, I ask her how old she is. And then she tells me that she's 24, but she's about to turn 25 in March, which is only a couple days away. Okay. Here's where things get spicy. She's like,
man, you really don't look like you're 20.
Do you mean that in like a good way or a bad way?
A good way, I guess. It's the beard that make you look older.
Oh, this beard. I ain't even remember that I put this on.
Yeah, it looks good or whatever. What about me? Do I look like I'm 24?
I thought you were 20 when you walked in. I'm not gonna lie.
Do you mean that in a good way or a bad way?
A good way for sure. It's the nails.
Oh, so you like the nails? I forgot I even had these.
After that, I asked her like, okay, so you be traveling and all that, but like, what's the moves for your birthday though? She's like, me and my friends are going to MGM Resort in Vegas for a week. Nigga, the rooms there start at $400 a night. Y'all do not wash enough ass for me to afford that. Without even thinking about it out loud, I'm like, man, that's dope. I've never been to Vegas before. Then she says, and I quote,
you should come with me. It'll be fun.
This model grade, upper class, Caribbean queen, D1 athlete wants me, a guy she just met, to be her +1 at her birthday party with her. Number 1, stranger danger. What are you doing? I could be crazy, you could be crazy, we don't know, etc. Number 2, the last thing I'm trying to do is remake the intro to Iron Man 1. So I'm very skeptic when it comes to flying out to places. I'm in my seat like, man, quit playing. You do not mean that. And she's like,
no, I'm serious. You should come if you can.
And she definitely like started to feel my hesitation, because afterwards she says,
you don't sound like you want to come. It's fine.
Girl, who don't want to come? Matter of fact, give me your phone. I take her phone, put my phone number in it. She takes my phone, puts her phone number in it. Now we're locked in. I'm on some what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. You want me out there? Then I'm finna be out there. This is the best risk I have ever provided in my entire life. And because of that, shorty was literally on my body. Yet, I still found a way to mess this up. Hey, another part is out the way. I'm sorry. I know, another cliffhanger. I know, I'm sorry. Please put the pitchforks down, okay? But I had to end it right here because if I didn't, then you guys would have to be waiting a month for this video. And I think I'm on my 20th day of not posting and I'm really not trying to reach a month. So with that being said, man, I hope you guys enjoyed Airplane Girl Part 2. You feel me? Next part is gonna be after, I gotta drop like 2 videos in between them. So like next part is gonna be like next month. Somewhere next month. Anyways, man, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe down below, share the video if it made you laugh, giggle, or smile, and also follow me across all of my social media somewhere on the screen. And with that being said, it is now a wrap. Fade to black.